Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. This is what I'm doing with my open door, how I'm getting myself out of debt and start making more money with option plays here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at where we at. Here, open door, we started this on January 11th, 2026, beginning of the year. I think it was like the second week, but we were down $1,373 at the time. How far are we down now since we are in July? Scrolling through July 13th. Ladies and gentlemen, we're down $542. 532. That means we have made, let's go back up to the top, 1373 minus 542. We actually made $831 doing this so far, ladies and gentlemen. $831 so far. Remember that. But let's look at the stock. What it is doing for the week. It was down 11 cents, 2.39%, ladies and gentlemen. Not too bad. For the month, we're on down 6 cents, 1.32. Basically trading sideways, ladies and gentlemen. Just trading sideways. 3 months, we're down 73 cents, 14.9. Year to date, ladies and gentlemen, we're down $1.44, ladies and gentlemen. If we get back up to $1.44, that put us at $5.92. I'll be happy with that. What is my average cost? $6.65, ladies and gentlemen. I got 2,171 shares. I'll be getting more shares beginning of August because I'll be done with RR, ladies and gentlemen, by end of this month. Where I want to have enough of that, check out them RR videos that come out a day before this one. Right here, so I'm down $4,509, ladies and gentlemen. I do have to keep 1,500 shares at $9. Okay. Okay, let's say we do keep the 1,500 shares. 1,500 shares times $9. That will put my value at this here, ladies and gentlemen, at 13,500. Market value right now, I'm going to take the 30 cents off. Okay, we're going to minus the 9,726 equal. We have made $3,774, ladies and gentlemen. Not counting the option plays on this. And this will wipe this out, ladies and gentlemen. Almost wiped it out. 3,774. Okay, 450.09 minus 377.4. $7.35. Basically, I'm back profitable. Just doing options, ladies and gentlemen. What I made all my options so far. I mean, bam. Easy as that. And I could have this for a while. Who knows when this will run back up to $9? It could be next year, ladies and gentlemen. But it is what it is. If I get this average cost down and keep trading this, ladies and gentlemen, when is Open Door having their earnings? Earnings is around the corner again. Earning is August 4th. That would be a Tuesday. After our, ladies and gentlemen, Tuesday. Will I trade before then? Trade not. Maybe not. I don't like trading on that, ladies and gentlemen. I'll keep it and see what it does. But let's look at sell cover calls. I like to sell them at $6. Actually, I go to $6.50. Get to $6.50, ladies and gentlemen. That is above my right around my cost average. I do about 2 or 3. And look what puts will be look like next week at a $4.50 put. Because you're only 2 cents off, you'd be making $8, $18 per contract. Because you get 100 shares if you get assigned. That's not bad, but you need $450 to put up, ladies and gentlemen. Not bad, not bad. You put that $450. That is below that share price. Below that share price. That is a good call. But I'll be doing cover calls since I don't have money right now to do that. In the traditional, everything is done in my traditional on this account, ladies and gentlemen. But I would do $6 on $6.50. Do about 2 or 3 contracts. Make $3. $3 is $3 in my opinion. And slowly getting that back up. Look, $6 is zero. 6,550. I mean, look, you can go right there. You ain't higher? Nope. at $9. That's where I like to be selling the rest of them. But it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm doing with my Opendoor. Getting out of debt with this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy to hold this for a while. Will it get back up to $9? Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? Right now, the charts do looking like it's trading sideways. If we get a rate cut, maybe by the end of the year, maybe, because we have seen inflation coming down a little bit. That could help out Opendoor a lot, but I don't see one coming in the near future. It could be at the end of the year or next year, ladies and gentlemen. They are talking about rate hikes somewhat, but we'll see what the new chairman of the Fed does, ladies and gentlemen, and his colleagues. See you next one. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.